Joseph's first appeal, the attorney that was to write his appeal asked for 10 extensions on a deadline to write the appeal, and I believe it was the 11th extension when he asked for that. They denied him and they jailed him and they fined him $500 a day until he wrote an appeal. So he wrote an appeal which is limited to 50 pages from a jail cell in the county jail. So consequently we did not use that one. We retained another attorney who had to hurriedly write an appeal and argue it before the Supreme Court of Texas. Of course, that didn't make us feel very well. But that should have said something about the justice system. Later, that attorney was disbarred because of Joseph's case. I don't know if he ever regained or obtained his license again. I don't know that. There were several years of appeal. I believe we had 2 or 3, I know 2, possibly 3 appeals to the U.S. Supreme Court. One really crucial thing to having adequate counsel is that things that are not brought up at trial cannot be brought up on appeal. So it leaves very little leeway most times for an inmate to get help in the federal system, whereas there are a lot of good points that were brought up in Joseph's case that should have been addressed because they were not addressed at the trial stage. They were not addressed on the appeals side. And that makes it more ludicrous that a man's life hangs in the balance and yet you have such restrictions. There's something wrong with that. Something gravely wrong with that. And something needs to be done about that. The justice system is so screwed up that I don't know what it would take to correct it. Now, there may be adequate laws in place, but it's the human factor that's carrying out the laws and the way that they're being carried out and the way that they're being allowed to be carried out that's so unjust.